What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Explore Mode series. We have a very special edition today because we are doing Turkey. Well, I don't know why it's special. We have to do every single country, and today is no different. We are doing Turkey, but it is kind of special because it is a very, very large country. I guess it's top 3 biggest country in Europe. I don't know if you would count Russia. I don't even know if you'd count Turkey because technically they're both in like the Europe and Asia continent. I don't really know how that all works, guys. I'm not European. But anyways, we're doing Turkey today. It's a big gray area right now on our map. We have to turn that thing blue because we are trying to get a perfect score in this country, a 25,000 point round, as you can see right here. We have to fill this bar up all the way, and I have never played this map, which means I really don't know what to expect. The Turkish language at least uses, you know, Latin letters, so I should be able to read things and find things on the map. But it's not a language I'm familiar with at all, and I surely won't be able to pronounce a lot of things correctly. So if you are Turkish, I do apologize. It's a very, very beautiful country. I'm sure we'll see. I'm just hoping it won't take too long to perfect this. But one way to find out, let's get in there. All right, round 1 here. We start off with what looks like a decently good round. I'm not too sure. Again, I'm not too sure. I'm probably going to see stuff that's like the name of a city, right? But I'm not going to like recognize it. You know, I'm not going to you guys are going to recognize it. I'm not going to recognize it. Now, I know that garbage bins are super good in Turkey. And I think, so Beledi, Yesi, I think is how you say it, means like city or something. It doesn't mean, it's not a place to look for, but Tuzla might be. So do I try to find this? I mean, is it a big place is the question, because literally I just found, like, I mean, it looks like a decently large place. I don't know. It doesn't look tiny. So maybe I'll try to find it. Again, I'm not sure if that even is where we are. I'm not sure what that word is, but I'll try to, I'll give it a look. Okay, guys, I believe I figured out where we are. We're in the Istanbul general region, which I thought we kind of were at first. I found Pendik here, and we're looking at this airport, which is the main airport. We're heading into Istanbul here. So that means we're approaching like this intersection right here. So we came from somewhere over here. I'm going to head back to the beginning. Hopefully that was not a mistake. This was not the easiest round. And the thing we saw in the bin was nothing, so that was a waste of time. But yeah, I think this is going to be a typical Turkish round. I think it's going to be difficult for us, guys. I'm not going to lie. I forgot which way I came from. I think I came from this way. I have to find like what exit, you know, like what road this is. And I think that will help. And of course, we can get the road angle as well. That would also help. But we're kind of like an industrial area. I think I should be able to find this because, like, yeah, it looks like it's, you know, we could be somewhere over here. This is a pretty decent angle. But I think we might have traveled a bit further, honestly. I think we might be more likely to be down here. We have Ersan something. Is that actually? Let me see. That might be that. It is Ersan. Okay. So that means we came from like this road or this road, and we're somewhere over here. So let's go back to the beginning. We have Hassan here. And Asli Nemetlu, and we have Zank. We have some things here. We have some things that we can look at. There's Hassan, right? Is that what we saw? Is that what we saw? We saw Asr Metal. That is not Asr. It looks like we're on the opposite side of Hassan, right? Which is weird, cause like, I guess it's up. I don't even know what's going on at this point. I guess we're like more so. Because like there's a road that clearly goes off that way, and maybe I just can't see it unless we're okay. Maybe it is that. It looks like it might be that, and then we have 2 things that pop off and go that way. It doesn't really add up, actually. Yeah, I mean, I think we're somewhere over here. We have Nile Street, which I found, and it's just right down the block. The thing is, it's not really adding up the way I want to. Like, is this a road here? I don't know. I really don't know. Like, the road angles are just not adding up, but clearly we have to be somewhere over here, I guess. I guess we're right there. I guess we're right there, because if we go this way, there's a road that pops up. It doesn't curve off to the left though, which is I'm concerned about that. It doesn't curve off to the left, and then there's no road like here. So like this right here road is this, and then there's no Elk Street, unless it's like you go in to this area. Like that might be Elk Street, but that's ridiculously stupid. So I don't know. It might be. I'm just confused because of this Elk Street here, but I generally think that we have to be where I have my marker right now, and we are. This Elk Street, though, does not exist. I'm telling you guys. Irk Street does not exist. So I have been bamboozled. But here we go. We're in a downtown area for round 2 here. Downtown area for round 2. Hopefully we can find some sort of city name like immediately. That would be very helpful. Typically, I know some big cities in Turkey. I know a decent amount, but any medium-sized cities that, you know, a typical Turkish citizen would know, I probably don't know. I probably don't know, guys. I also don't know my phone codes. So yeah, we're just gonna have to get lucky, find some good information. I could look at one of these bins. Did not work out for me in the last round, but I could have looked at the wrong one. You know, you never know. This one is graffitied, so that's just great. Let's find some information. Okay, guys, so I have 2 signs here from Mersin and Osmaniye. Both cities are over here, but they are 2 big cities, actually. And I have heard of both of them. And so why is it pointing me in that direction? That's so strange that... Because, like, I would expect us to not be in Adana then, right? If we're going in the same direction for both cities, right? So maybe we're in, like, this city down here, or Gaziantep, something like that. Yeah, good. At least I have like a good old like region guess right now, somewhere over here, so I'm not scanning the entire country. But I am gonna have to do a little bit more. Yeah, because I think we're just in Adana. Honestly, I think we're just in Adana, guys. I don't know. The signs are now splitting up. So Mersin's that way. Osmaniye is the other way. This bin is the only thing I've seen that says Adana in it, and it's a big city, so I think we have to be there. I would like to pinpoint exactly where I am right now. I'm trying to find a road sign. I can't find a road sign currently. Maybe that's that. I don't know. Mavi Boulevard. Not sure what that is. I saw a road sign earlier, so let's see if I can try to find another one that like here. There's a road sign there, but that's for this little road, and that's gonna be a lot harder to find than the road I'm on right now. But we do have a whole bunch of roundabouts around here, so I don't think it's gonna be too hard to find. Adana seems like a very beautiful city. You also found like a highway here, it looks like, and I just accidentally dropped down to it. No idea really where I started at this point. I'm kind of just like wandering around the city trying to find information. But you know, we found information, so now we can go back and try to figure this one out. Alright, I managed to finally find where we are. It's ridiculous, man. This is so ridiculous. 78090. Where is that? 78090. Oh my god, where is it even? Where is it? Oh no, I thought I found it. 78090 is right there. Okay. So, yeah, we should be right about there. Ridiculous round, guys. This is a massive city if you don't know. This is an absolute massive city. It was so difficult to find where I am, but luckily once I was able to narrow it down, the numbers are really helpful actually. So I was able to figure out the road pretty easily, but in order to find like this region of Adana and this whole area, because I really had no idea where I was in this entire city, it was tough. But we're on to round 3, and we have maybe our biggest challenge yet, which is very, very unfortunate because last round. Would I rather have an urban round or a rural round is the question. I don't actually know. But at least like there's some life around here. We're not completely in the middle of nowhere, but we're gonna have to just find a main road. Luckily, we may have been able to find it right here, but we're gonna need to find something else. Maybe this is more east. This feels more east to me in the country. So maybe that's good that we can narrow it down a little bit, but then again, we may not be. So yeah, there's a mosque there. Mosques are very iconic of Turkey. There's a whole bunch all over the place. Turkey's a very easy country to guess, but as far as where to guess in the country, might be more difficult. But look at this. This seems like a very, very good sign, because we have Erzurum here, which is a very big road, very big city. We also have the D100. The D100. Why do we have the D100? I guess there's the D80. Oh, there's a D100. Okay, so are we already? Did we already kind of find where we are? I guess. And now we're looking for a place called Guess It. If that's how you say it, that's kind of a good name for geoguessr. I probably said that incorrectly. I don't see it. Maybe I'm blind. But this is the E80s right over here, right? And here's the D100. So you would expect us to kind of be on the outskirts here of Erzurum. That's what I'm kind of thinking. But then again, I'm not seeing this word. So I'm slightly concerned, guys. I am slightly concerned. Stupidest round I think I've ever seen in my life. So stupid. I don't think I've ever seen a stupider round. This is unbelievable, guys. We're somewhere over here. We're way over here in Erzincan. Okay, this is such a dumb round because Erzurum is way over here, right? Way over here. And I found signs, many signs, for this airport. Erzurum Havalimanı. Okay, that's way over here. There's also an airport right here that looks like a very similar size. It does have Havalimanı in the word, but we saw Erzurum in the sign as well. So I really think it was a sign for that airport. And also there were plenty of signs for Erzurum, none for Erzincan, which is crazy to me. But yeah, I finally found the Hilton Inn, which I was scanning for a long time. There was no Hilton in Erzurum at all. So I don't know what kind of intersection I'm at now. I don't know where I am now. This seems deformed of an intersection, honestly. Maybe we're here. So weird, man. I don't know. This is not a round I was looking to get. Yeah, this is a tough round, guys. Tough round. Turkey has... The signs really bait you. They really do. They really bait you. They bait you good. You know, they really do. And yeah, so we came from over here. So I think we're somewhere like maybe there. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Yeah, because we have this road here. There's no road sign, is there? But it goes off down in like this direction, which definitely adds up. Then we have a whole bunch of like garage driveways and stuff. I would love to just verify because this round did take me way too long. I would love to just verify. It looks like, yeah, it looks like that's correct. I'm gonna lock it in. It is correct. It's like nothing made sense there. It was really, really frustrating me. But we can go to the next round. This looks like the exact same area I was just in. No, probably wrong, right? At least we're like starting off on the highway, so maybe this is gonna be easy. I said that so many times now, though. I've said that so many times, right? These are small places, but at least we have kilometer distances, unlike last round. So like once we are able to figure out what area of the world we are in, these should actually be helpful. So that's nice. Question is now, which way do I go? Do I go south or north? I don't know, man. This is gonna be difficult again, I think. Alright, nice. I think this is super helpful. Found Cavdir, which is a really small city, but it's on the way to Antalya, so I think this is a really, really good sign for us. Hopefully it's not baiting us like in the last round, but now we can try to find these little areas here that should be close by. We have Yenikoi, and yeah, hopefully we can find these places. I mean, surely we're oh, Yenikoi is right there. So yeah, we should be right here then. Let's go! Just verify. Just verify we are indeed. Yeah, we should be there. That's probably the best round we can get in Turkey reasonably. And we're going to end off round 5 with an urban round again. So yeah, the urban rounds are my least favorite in geoguessr because they're just like, it's easy to figure out what city that you're in, right? Like you can get a good score if you're playing no moving usually, or you can get a good score if, you know, even if you're playing moving, you can just go and find the city. But then when you're trying to 5K it, all of a sudden things get very difficult, especially if you're in a dense area with tons of roads, which it looks like we are. Now, this might not be the biggest city. It doesn't look like it's as big as Adania from earlier, but it's definitely not going to be easy, guys. So we just got to try to find some sort of sign once again. Let's do it. Aha! Inagol. Okay, I saw this word a lot, and I was trying to find it, but it's kind of overshadowed by Bursa a little bit. It's like a medium-sized city. It's not too big. It's not too small. But we're definitely here. It's actually a good thing that's probably not that big because it should be easier to pinpoint this. What is that building I just saw? It looks pretty large. Surely I can find this intersection here. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's here or something. I mean, unfortunately, there are no numbers on these roads, so it might be slightly more difficult to pinpoint than the Adana. You know, with the roads at least. But hey, oh, there's Tamiz again. What does that word mean, guys? If you know what that word means, let me know in the comment section. But this looks like the I don't know. This looks like the middle of the city, honestly. So maybe we are here. Yeah, there's I think we're here right now. So we came from down south somewhere. We're somewhere in this mess. Let's go back to the beginning. We have to find a road sign here, clearly. That's the key to our success. Let's just go north. Hopefully there is a road. Oh. I mean, there is something there. So not all hope is lost, but I want to try to find a bigger city, a bigger road. Maybe I find this road. Maybe I find this road here. Let's go. I believe I found it. I was wrong. I thought we were over here more, but we're actually down south. So I, you know, couldn't quite find this as quick as I would like to. But yeah, we should be good. What little road is this, I wonder? It doesn't actually say. But that is, yeah, Dogu SK is definitely the road that we're on, which I have found. So it's just a matter of which road it is. And I think it's Bati. I think it's Bati. I think it is. Because if we go this way, we see no road sign. Yeah, we don't see a road sign here again. which is definitely unfortunate. But we go over one little tiny stretch of road and we reach the end. And we see Fidan, which is exactly what we see. So I think we're there, and we are. And that's a perfect score in Turkey. Definitely took us some time. It definitely did. There's the 25K. I think we earned that one, honestly. How much time did it take us? Under an hour. I mean, I was expecting to have a tough time in Turkey, reasonably. I was expecting to have a tough time. Round 4, 2 minutes and 51 seconds was perfect. We got good signs in that round. That's literally what I need. It's just good signs. And, you know, my city pinpointing skills are just not that good. I don't know if I can improve those at all. But round one was fairly tough. Any like suburban round, any round that's like on the outskirt of a big city is usually pretty tough in geoguessr. 13 minutes, it's not terrible, but definitely not good. Round 2 in Adana, which I knew I was in Adana fairly quickly. I just could not find where I was in this gigantic city. You know, it is what it is. Round 3 was a massive bait. I was standing like solely near Erzurum, which sucked because this road was the perfect road angle as well. So like it was really pissing me off a little bit. Erzurum, there it is. It's got that road angle too. And here it is in Erzincan. Ridiculous. Yeah, like what is going on here? I don't know. All right, I don't know. Round 4 was very, very good. Round 5, what you guys just saw over here in Indigo, is standard. You know, I think that's our second best round in 10 minutes. It was very, very standard. But there you go. That's Turkey. And that actually is going to make this map look so much better if we go back to the classic maps. Expand it, zoom in. We don't even have to zoom in. Look at that. Turkey. It's massive. And Europe only has, guys, 3 more countries left plus Russia. We have Ukraine, Bulgaria, and Greece. That's it for Europe. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. We have 74 platinum medals. That means we only need, guys, 80, 90. We only need like 40 more. 40 more countries to do. That's actually a decent amount. And most of them are quite difficult as well. We still have to go back and get the perfect medal in world, the world map as well as all of these like continent specific maps, which are going to be quite tough as well. I think we have an exciting future ahead of us here in the Explorer Mode series. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, guys, I will see you in the next one.